Breakpoint. That's what I'm talking about. Let me send Coach A an invite. Let everybody get in here while I'm doing this. How's everybody doing tonight? Breakpoint with Coach C, man. We in the building. I know, guys. My schedule's been a little crazy, so it's been a minute for me to. It's been hard, man. I just put it out there like that. Moving the days, complicated. All right, give me 1 second. Let me paste that. Let me send that. Okay. All right. So I will go ahead and send that to Coach A. That way we can get him in here and then we can get started. I hope everybody had a good week. You boys had I've had an okay week. Let's be honest here. It could be better. Hold on, let me tighten this up. There we go. That's better. Sorry about that, guys. I apologize. Just trying to get the camera a little better. All right. And then let me send this off to Coach A, get him in here. And so how y'all week doing, man? How everybody doing? Everybody bowl okay this week? Me? You guys got to see how bad I bowled. Unfortunately, wasn't very good. But it ain't like it's never happened before. So, all right. So today's discussion, though, that we're gonna go over in a breakpoint, is gonna be kind of an odd topic because it's gonna be based off of what we experienced this week. So let's wait till Coach A get in here, or actually, we're gonna start without him. He can pick in when he get in. So. And then also, did you guys happen to see that we got some new bowling balls that'll be coming out here shortly? The new storm balls. Okay, so I got that off to Coach A. So, dude. So what we're going to do is we're going to discuss a topic that I think is important, and that's the mental part of the game. Rebs on the left side. How you doing, brother? And I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? So, we're gonna discuss some stuff. Coach A said he'll be here in a couple seconds. So, so the physical part of bowling is the part that you can see, right? The physical part is the part that we're always correcting, but there's a bigger piece to the puzzle, which is the mental side of bowling, right? So, and here's the thing about the mental side of bowling is a lot of people overlook it. And I think that that's a mistake. The mental part is it's probably more important than the physical side. For example, for those of you that watched it live on Wednesday night, you experienced Coach C in a different light, which translates to the mental part. Hey, send me the videos, bro. Let's take a look. So on Wednesday night, sorry, I was a little out of control. Not in a bad way. I was just tired. And being tired. How many of you think that being tired affects your bowling game? Just out of curiosity. So if you get no sleep and you go into league, how well would you bowl? Do you think you'd bowl good, or do you think you'd bowl bad? And if you think you'd bowl bad, why do you think you'd bowl bad? And if you think you'd bowl good, why do you think you'd bowl good? I'm curious and would love to be able to hear from you guys on this topic. Let me take this Bluetooth out of my ear. You stay tired? See, here's the kicker, right? You lost 20 pins this season. That's a lot of pins. So here's the deal, right? When you're tired, when you're physically exhausted, do you think you'll be able to bowl at the top of your game? For example, life changes, right? Life happens. Okay. Uh that's an interesting thing. He says because when you're tired, your timing is off. Why is your timing off when you're tired? Let's get into this a little more. So when you're tired, why is your timing off? Can anybody tell me why timing would be bad if you're tired? Because timing affects a lot of different things. Timing can affect your accuracy. Timing can affect the mind is sluggish. Okay, so the mind is sluggish. So mind being sluggish means that you're not making adjustments fast enough. That could be. So here's the catch 22, right? Life happens. Life happens to all of us on a daily basis. So how do you prepare for those life changes? For example, for me, I went from being on nights starting Monday of this week, I went to days. So getting up for me at the crack of dawn and being up all day, boy oh boy, when I'm used to sleeping during the day and being up all night, it's a really big change. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I never took that into to account at all, zero. So from leaving work now to going to coach and then to bowling after coaching, I never took into account any of that. Now the question I have for you is, should it be taken into account? Do we think that there is a yin and yang part to this? So, Boy Meets World with you, Sean. What's up, my good brother? You said the mind is sluggish, which would mess with timing. Why do you think the mind being sluggish would mess with timing? And you're a really bright guy, so I'm curious to see what you would think. Any other takers? Anybody else feel like being tired would hinder you in any way? See, for me, I don't think I ever bowl good when I'm tired. Body and the mind work together. That's very true. That's very true. Very, very true. So let's do this. While we're doing this topic, let's recap Wednesday. What happened to Coach on Wednesday? For those of you that watched, did Coach make any adjustments on Wednesday? I don't know the answer. I'm asking you guys. Do you guys felt like I made adjustments on Wednesday? Any of you happen to watch the live Wednesday? Was I a disgruntled bowler on Wednesday? Because my teammate said I was a little disgruntled. Oh man, it's pretty brutal. It was pretty brutal. I'll give it credit where it's due. I was pretty brutal. Drew is my guy, and Drew was like, Coach. He's like, you need a Snickers. You guys see that Snickers commercial when you're somebody else? He's like, you need a Snickers. From what I saw, you are off. Thanks, Sean. I appreciate that. What's up, Red? You could tell I was tired. How could you tell, Sean? How could you tell I was physically tired? What was my tell? Like if we were playing cards, what would my tell have been on Wednesday that I was tired? Because you're actually helping me develop by giving me what you've seen. So what do you think my tell was that I was tired? Other than my teammates telling me that I needed a Snickers so I could be Clarence again as opposed to whoever they said I was. Tashawn said that I even scared him on Wednesday night. when I screamed out a profanity, and he's like, "That ain't you." So he got down in his phone like I'm a. So I don't know. I don't know. So what do you guys think? You guys ain't helping me out with this. See, I'm trying to help you guys because I already know the answer. The mental part of the game is the most important part of the game you ever have. Because it'll also help you stay ahead of transition. Yep, no, you're right, Sean. I'm usually upbeat. You're right. But here's a question. Did you see anything different in my physical game? No, I wasn't down on myself. I was just tired. Let's see what Larry said. Now, that right there, Mr. Larry, that is good. He said, yes, sometimes being tired will affect your mental. You will concentrate on how you feel rather than how you're bowling. So, Larry, here's a question for you. If you're feeling it that way, how do you get yourself out of it? Is it even possible to get yourself out of it? Here's a question. If anybody watched me bowl on Wednesday night, did I seem like I cared if I bowled good or bad? No, and you can be honest. This is the honest Abe corner here. I mean, it's the break point. We're this is a discussion because this discussion is going to help more people than just me. Did I seem like I was upset or cared that I bowl bad? What's up, Coach A?
What's going on, man?
Oh, nothing. We're having a discussion about the mental part of bowling, whether or not being tired actually affects your game.
Oh, interesting.
Sean said the way you fix. So Larry brought up a good point. Larry said sometimes. Well, Sean had a great point before. Sean's like, look, when you're tired, you're just tired. It affects your mental. And Larry said it does. Larry said it affects your mental in a way that um, sometimes when you're tired, you'll concentrate more on being tired than you will be on bowling.
That's a
So
good
my
point.
question to them was, how do we fix it? And Sean said we take a 5-hour energy drink.
Oh my god. Oh, that's
No,
funny.
Red, I'm not under the weather. No, I started working day shifts. So I've been on overnights for I don't know 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 years. And starting this past Monday, the Monday that just passed, I'm on days now. So now it's a whole I didn't think about it, but it's a whole different ballpark. So being fatigued, I thought it would be a great topic for us bowlers to go over. What do you think, coach?
So the topic is fatigue, or is the topic the mental game? Because this is
Topic's the
two
mental
different.
game because no, it's great because the mental game. I mean, I would imagine if you're fatigued, you should want to zone in even more, right?
What do you mean by zone in?
The mental game, your mental game should be even better if you're
You
tired.
think your you think your mental game will be sharper if you're fatigued?
No, 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 absolutely not. I think your mental game is far, far in trouble if you're exhausted. But the
Okay.
question is, what do you do to counter it?
Get some sleep.
If getting some sleep is not an option, how do you count? How do you counter?
There, you don't. There's no shortcutting this. This is your body telling you that what you're doing is weird and it doesn't like it. Typically, when you're tired, everything gets slow.
Yes.
Typically. It's not the same for everybody, but typically that's what happens. And oftentimes when you get slow, your mind gets lethargic. So you have the mix between your body slowing down, so that's less power, less speed, and your mind is lethargic, so that's less focus. So it's like a 1-2 punch against you.
Okay, so if we're gonna bowl in the tournament and you're tired, how do you counter it?
I mean,
Get some sleep.
yeah.
Hey, I dropped a link in case anybody want to jump in and be verbal. I'll let you jump on in. So I mean, get some sleep. Okay, I agree with you, but in some cases, like mine, you're just it's not a matter of sleep. You can't do it.
Well, then you're probably going to have a bad day. The only way that's not going to happen is if you do it enough to the point where you get used to it, which is a horrible habit. But if you get used to it, then you can play in any kind of conditions.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though, as I stay on this shift and I do this schedule, my body's going to adjust to it, which is getting what used to it.
Well, it's not going to be used to getting. It's not going to be used to getting fatigued. It's just your sleep schedule changing. Your body's going to get used to that part of it, so you're not going to be fatigued at that part of the night anymore.
Wait, say that one more time, man.
Because you do this over and over again, and it's only probably going to take a week or maybe 2 tops. As your body gets used to the new schedule, it gets used to when you're now sleeping.
Right.
So you won't be fatigued at that time anymore.
Right. You can also touch on blocking out the outside noise during league. For example, when people yell in the other lane, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. That's part of this mental part. So for you guys, when life changes, you just got to buckle down. I mean, unfortunately, there's not a quick fix for something like this. And we all go through it. Our schedules change, whether it's kids or whatever be it may, circumstance. And that's a big part of growth, right? Is understanding. Like for me, for example, I never took it into account that I would be fatigued from this. I never thought in a million years. Maybe that's my brash thought that I can get through anything, but trust me, it can kick you in the butt. It can really kick you in the butt. So let's actually move on to this though. Outside noise. How many of you, and you can put your hand up or jump in and talk whatever you want to do. How many of you guys can get up on the lane and clear the mechanism to where you can't hear anything that's going on behind you?
I'm raising my hand.
Anybody else? Anybody in the chat that can do that? Anybody in the chat that can clear out all the noise?
There's one exception I have.
What's your one exception, eh?
My one exception is if somebody walks up on me on the other lane and they're on my left.
Okay.
If they're on my right, I don't see them at all. But if they're on my left, we're fighting.
Okay. So that's good. Red, what about you? Red said he can do it. You can every single time, Red? Every single time you're on the deck, you can clear out everybody. Because my question becomes, Red, is what do you do the day that you get up on the lane and you can't clear it? Because you will have those days where you can't clear it all out. So what do you do then?
I've never had that day.
Not yet.
I mean, I've bowled for 25 years. I don't think if it didn't happen in 25 years, I don't think it's going to happen later on.
It can happen in 26.
It's just a matter of concentration. The thing about bowling is you're doing it in a loud environment. It's both a gift and a curse. it's a gift because since you're doing it in a loud environment, you could literally do anything in a loud environment after the fact. But it's a curse because it's always loud and it's really annoying.
Red's cheating. He said it's easy for him. He's hard of hearing. So normally I can block everything out, but 2 weeks ago when I went to the alley, was it 2 weeks ago or 3 on a Wednesday night? I couldn't block any of that. I couldn't block out none of the noise. I mean, none of it. Here's a question I got for you. Have you ever thrown a shot and walked away from it and hear the ball hit the pin, but everybody else is bowling at the same time?
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean?
I mean, say you have a 1 pin spare, it's a 9 pin, and you throw it the 9 pin, right? And you walk away because you know you got it. And although everybody's bowling, there's a whole bowling alley full of people bowling and talking and yelling, you can hear the ball hit that 1 pin.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Why is that?
Because it makes a different sound.
But I'm saying out of all the noise, you can hear that one. I think that's always pretty cool. But that's your level of focus. I don't know, Sean. I don't know. Maybe you might be right. So for me, if I'm in that zone, the only way you can make me out of that is if you walk up on me. And here's the funny part. I don't know how many of you guys, and you can say it in the chat, how many you do. I have this bubble around me that if I'm doing my thing, and even if I can't see you, I feel you anyway. So if you're starting your approach when I'm in mine, I feel you anyway. I feel you're coming. I may not be able to see you out of my peripheral, but I know you're coming.
Yeah, you just zone that person out.
Huh?
You just zone that person out, or just let them go first.
No, I'm talking about why I'm in the middle of my approach. Because one of the guys that we bowl with, he does this all the time. And I tell him, like, dude, don't do that. When I'm starting my approach and I'm in it, he'll start, but I can feel him coming.
Oh, like when he's grabbing his ball and stuff?
No, he's starting his approach while I'm in mine.
So he's walking
like
up
he
on
don't
you?
care. He'll grab his ball. Yeah, so he'll throw his ball a tenth of a second after I'll let mine go.
Then I would either A, fight him, or B, let him go first.
You do let him go first, and then he picks up his spare ball and whips it before you. So you mean you would let him go do the whole thing?
Yeah.
How about he just has lane courtesy and you ain't got to worry about it?
Well, I mean, if he was a nice person, that would be obvious, but it doesn't sound like he's a courteous bowler.
Sean, I agree with you to an extent. The better the bowler, even as a kid, the less they want you to do it. Okay, Rev said he works in IT, he always notices everything. But that's the catch-22 though. We have to have that clear understanding. I mean, lane etiquette is super duper important, especially it is. I don't care if it's a rum bucket. You should still be courteous to the person next to you. But zoning people out, that's where you have that thing. I mean, but if it ain't working that day, well. Heck, on Wednesday, I couldn't hear anybody around me. Heck, I could barely hear my own. It was pretty brutal. It was awesome. Okay, that's good. Look at Larry breathing. Larry practiced his Lamaze breathing.
Woosah.
Yeah, then he let the person go, and then he get his thing in. Yep. That's good though. That's like that Martin Usa thing. Yeah, that's good. Breathing is really, really good. Finish your breath. That's what the pros say. Finish your breath before you go.
Yes. You should always do that.
Huh?
You should always do that.
Yeah, finish your breath before you go. That get yourself calm, relaxed. Beautiful thing. So nobody won this past week. Sorry, guys. But the good news is I'm going to carry it over to next week. So
2 balls per 700?
What?
Double or nothing? Is that the way it works?
For Sean?
You said you were going to carry it over, so that means...
Yeah, no, I'm carrying over all of them. So they're picking mine. Sean 700, Drew, me, Sean, anybody 700, 300. I mean 300, 800. Yeah. So we're carrying everything over again.
Nice.
And the coolest part is we're bowling the same team on the same pair. Last week was position round. So this week is it's just regular. You know, they were scheduled to bowl us on that lane, I guess. I don't know. So we bowled them again. Hopefully I ain't so tired. Even if
We
I
gotta
am.
have
Huh?
we gotta have a team session with Sean.
What do you mean?
We gotta have a team coaching session.
A team coach? Oh, you mean me and you coaching them or everybody coaching them?
You and me.
Okay, that's not a problem.
Because I feel like he should be throwing a lot more 700s.
Okay. I told you, as soon as you get Sean to stop watching the ball hook, he will average dang near 700. But that's what happens when you're 20 years old. You want to see the ball shape. I keep telling them, dude, you don't need all that. Straighten it out.
It can shape and still strike.
Yeah, but it's hard in there. It is hard in there. Now in his Friday night league where he at right now, you're right. But at Park, it's hard because he's got like 28 mils of oil down on the lanes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's mostly in the middle. So when you're shaping that, your consistency, unless you got people breaking it down with you, the consistency is hard for him because he's the only one trying to shoot it. Now, on Wednesday night, he should probably this upcoming Wednesday shoot 700 because he's got that 2-finger bowler, Chris, on the lane with him playing the same line he is. So they'll burn that up together. So he should be able to get it.
When you say 2-finger, he's a no thumber, but he uses one hand?
Yeah, he's a no thumber. I need the ball for the burn. 2-handed, right-handed, 15 mile an hour, 400 revs. Any suggestion? You sure you're only 400 revs, Steven?
What is it with all these guys that think they have low reps when they're...
Yeah, look, Steven, I'm a one-hander, throw faster than 15 with more than 400 reps. So I would imagine if you're a two-hander, you probably got a little more revs than 400.
A little more pop.
Right. So the question is, now here's another question. Is your ball speed 15 miles an hour going past the camera, or is that launch speed? You said that's what you've been told, that you got 400 reps. Who told you that? Did they measure your reps? Like, did you do it on Specto, or did they put tape on it and count the revs and the timing, or somebody just eyeballed it like you got 400?
Do you have any videos?
Pro shop operator, did he put tape above your fingers and count your revolutions, or did he just eyeball it? Because if he just eyeballed it, you need another pro shop operator. Or did he say ballpark? So he put tape on your fingers, above your fingers, and had you roll the ball. Or did he put tape on the side to get your PAP? Larry, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Okay, so but Larry, we're gonna get back to that in 1 second, I promise. So you're saying that he counted your revolutions. So he counted how many times the ball went. Did he record this or just watch it? Steven, did he record it? All right, so he just hey, how accurate do you think somebody can get a rev rate by watching the ball go down the lane and watching the tape roll? Because he can't time it.
Yeah, without
He wouldn't
being
know
able to
how
do the
long it took the ball.
calculation. Yeah, you're not. I
He,
don't even think you're in the ballpark even.
no, right. Right. He's not you. Okay, so Steven, this is what I'll say first. To get your rev rate, that's something you're gonna have to record. If you're not using Specto, you got to record it because the reason why is because the ball's going to spin. Watching how many revolutions you get by the naked eye, you're gonna miss 1, 2, or 3, maybe 4. And not to mention, you need to know how fast, how many seconds it took from the ball leaving your hand to hit the head pin, how fast it's actually going. So to do that, that's how you get your clarity of your true rev rate. So I would probably say that I know 99, 100% guarantee you he doesn't have your accurate rev rate. Unless he was using Specto, there's no way. But with that being said, though, as a two-hander, are you up the back of the ball or are you swinging it?
Also, do you have any footage of yourself?
Yeah, Steven, that's a question. Do you have any footage? Because if you have footage, we might actually be able to figure that out without it. Depending on the ball you're throwing, the label on it. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Here's what you do. Put a piece of white tape above your fingers, record it, send the video, Bad Bad Bowling 101, and we will break the footage down and get your rev rate for you. We'll tell you exactly what your rev rate is. And not to mention, with the video, that'll be able to tell us more about what you should be looking at for a burn ball. Because believe it or not, without being able to see you, it's really hard to tell you what you need. Because I know this much. I have balls upstairs that when I'm bowling two-handed, I don't have to be as far left with some of them as I do others. So, and it also depends on how I'm getting through the ball. That also tells me how much shape it's going to have too. How I am at the bottom of it, even though I'm two hands. All right, so back to Mr. Larry. Etiquette has to be taught. Some people might not understand. Okay, well, this dude been bowling for about 5 years, 7 years, 8 years, and he just has none. I don't think it's the fact that he don't have it. I think it's the fact that he's temperamental. He's got attitude issues, so he feels like he don't have to play by anybody's rules. So that's that. And his line of etiquette, dude, I'm dealing with. That's more along those lines, though. Oh, Steven, it's not a problem. This is what we're here for. All right, hey, got anything you want to address?
When it comes to what, etiquette or
This is an open forum right now. I mean, I'm just happy to be on Breakpoint, man. I mean, I've been waiting for this all week.
for etiquette? I think it's one of those things that should be brought up in your first league meeting before league starts.
I like that.
Because it could be something new to the players that this might be their first league, and it could be a friendly reminder to those who are just jerks.
I mean, but this same guy who walks up on people, his etiquette is so bad that
Yeah, he just don't
game
care.
3, he starts throwing the ball from the back of the approach.
That's
right.
dumb.
I mean, but technically that is sandbagging.
Throwing the ball from the back of the approach?
That's technically sandbagging. Yeah. Yeah, that's technically sandbagging. No matter how you look at it, that's sandbagging.
How's that sandbagging?
So he stands at the back of the approach and he just whips the ball up the lane.
Uh-huh.
Gutter. You don't think that's sandbagging?
No, I think that's just an idiot that's probably frustrated and having a bad night and doesn't know how to deal with his emotions.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to ask you to grow up, son. So we got some new balls coming out. Everybody excited?
New
What do
toys.
we have? Huh?
New toys for the holidays.
It ain't for Christmas. I'm sure they'll drop something before that too. So we
definitely.
got the new Attention Star coming out. It does. It does bring his average down. And he does get more handicap every week. Yes. That's right, Sean. It does. Every week, his average goes down and he gets more handicap. What balls are coming out? Says red. So, ball number 1, Attention Star S2. So, the Attention Star Hybrid is coming out. Yeah, he thinking entitled. Sure. Entitled to what? I have no idea. He garbage anyway, but whatever.
That Attention Star's two parts pearl.
It is. You seen it?
Yeah.
All right. So Attention Star 2S2 is 2-part pearl, 1-part solid. It is a hybrid, and I am looking forward to it because this is Attention Star that I can see. The other one was too dark, so I couldn't pick it up down lane. But this bad boy, it looks like I can see it. And then the other one is called Origin, and that's by Storm. So the Attention Star by Roto Grip. They're all SPI. Then 900 Global's Origin. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but ain't that's a solid, right?
I'll tell you in a second.
I'm looking too. Do you guys want me to bring it up on the screen? I can bring it up on the screen and show you guys if I want. Thank you, Red. Red said that's sandbagging.
Yeah. Bring it. Ooh, it's got the AI.
No, that's a hybrid too. Here, y'all want me to bring it up? I can bring it up for you if you want me to. I can share the screen.
Yeah, do it.
Hold on, guys. I'm pulling it up to share the screen with you, so you guys can see what's what. Okay, let's do this.
Hybrid Reactive RB93. Oh, I just saw the some of the Pro Bowlers in Japan throw this one.
All right, can you guys see the screen? Can y'all see it?
I see it.
All right, so they can see it. Okay, so the first one we're going to look at is Origin. This is another hybrid. This is what it looks like. I don't know. It doesn't look the best. Doesn't look bad. So it is 900 global. It's an asymmetrical hybrid. It's got the ellipse core, which is another AI core. It's a hybrid. This right here, guys, and I'm circling this RB93. That's got to be new. That's got to be new. Oh, it don't have a scent to it. Storm ball with no scent. And the finish is the Power Edge, which they think is so good. Right.
It's not Storm. It's 900 Global.
900 Global, they all smelled too, didn't they?
No, that's Storm specific.
Okay, well, here we go. Storm Road Warrior. So I don't know if you guys noticed this, but they discontinued the road after all this time. They finally discontinued it. And everybody couldn't figure out why they discontinued it. Well, here's the reason why. This is it right here. Symmetrical Storm inverted the FE2 AI core and then the R2S Deep Pearl. Look at these numbers. This RG at 15 pounds is 2.55. So imagine how much length that'll be at 14 pounds. It'd probably be 2.58 or 2.85, one of them, 6.5.
Wait, which road did they discontinue?
The road,
Which one?
the high road. The high
The
road.
original high road?
Yep.
That's gone?
Yep. And they're using the Storm Power Edge. And then this smells like peppermint. So if your breath stink, you can just lick it.
Probably not a good idea.
Probably not a good idea. Unless it's new out the box, but still not a good idea. But yes. But yes, the high road is gone. Discontinued.
No. It's right here.
It's on the discontinued list.
It is? Oh, they're still selling
Yes.
it.
Yeah, of course. They're going to get rid of the rest of the stock, but it's on the discontinued list. And then here is the Attention Star 2S. This is probably going to jump off the shelves because the Attention Star was big. And since it's 2 parts pearl, 1 part solid, it's still going to be shiny. Probably going to look a lot like the Attention Star.
Did you like the road?
Look at that. 248, huh?
Did you like the road?
The high road?
No, the road. The red and black
okay.
one.
It was all right. Why?
Same core.
What does the Attention Star?
No, the warrior, the road warrior.
Oh, I wasn't really hyped up on the road warrior anyway, so it doesn't matter. But look, these numbers is a little earlier. It's a hybrid. We got the Roto Grip Momentous AI core. It's using that eTrax Plus hybrid. So this is the coolest part about it. They're using the same Momentous core and the same eTrax. The only difference is this the Plus hybrid. So that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Is that one AI?
Yep. Which one? This one? Yeah.
Attention
You mean
Star?
is the Attention Star one like that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's look. See, you guys see what the differences in color though? You see how different the colors are, how dark that is? That's why I couldn't see it. I couldn't make nothing from it. Oh, yep. Momentous Core AI, yep. And then eTrax Plus, just pearl. So look, the numbers are even the same. The 2.4.
But this one,
huh?
But this one's a hybrid, right?
Yeah, but this is a hybrid. 2 parts pearl, 1 part solid. Yeah. I think that they realized that I couldn't throw it because of the color, so they made one for me. So we're going to call this Coach C's Attention Star. Roto Grip made it just for me, guys. What do you think? That's Coach C's Roto Grip. That's Coach C's Attention Star. That's not for nobody else, just for me. Yeah, Larry, it's a hybrid. Yeah. Yeah, Larry, the road's a pearl. Yeah, the other 2 are hybrids, yep. So what do you think? Anybody gonna get any of them? I mean, anybody gonna get any other than me? Because yeah, you know I'm gonna get them. Here's a question: which one should I actually throw though? Should I throw all 3? Should I throw? I'm gonna throw the Attention Star. I got to, because if it's half as good as the original and I can see it, yeah, it's in my bag.
Throw one of them one-handed and one of them two-handed.
Wait, what?
Throw one of them one-handed and throw the other one two-handed.
I am. I'm doing the Attention Star one-handed. The other ones, I don't really care.
So then, what's the other one? What's the 900 global one?
The Origin.
So then the Origin can be your two-handed ball.
I don't want to throw the Origin. It sucks.
How do you know it sucks? You haven't even seen it yet.
I did. I seen a picture. All right, guys. So who do you think should throw the Origin? Do you think I should throw the Origin two-handed? Or do you think Tayshawn should throw it? Do you think Abby should throw it? Or do you think Brian should throw it?
I think you should save the Brunswick balls for them.
Or do you think I should save the Brunswick balls for those guys? What do you think, guys? Oh, come on, man. Help a brother out. I need a nap.
Put it in my vote.
Huh?
I put it in my vote.
You always hit. We don't even know. We don't even know what Brunswick's dropping. I wonder what happened to the other balls that's in the database though. Like the World Absolute and stuff like that. They balls just disappeared.
They probably went global.
Maybe. So what do you think, guys? Should I throw the Storm stuff? Do one of them two-handed? And then and have the Brian, Abby, and Tashawn throw Brunswick?
Yeah.
Or should I throw all of it? Oh, by the way, I'm going to drop a video tomorrow. We're going to be using the ball scanner, and we're going to be throwing shots with solid pearls and solid pearls and hybrids. So we're going to be throwing those, and we're going to be throwing them on fresh lanes because we want to see how much the surface change and how long it takes. So we're going to see not only how fast it happens, but how much it actually happens. So we're going to be recording that to you. I mean, we would go live with it tomorrow, but I don't know what you guys' availability is like. So that's why we're going to record it. But if you guys would have been around about noon, we'd have just went live with it. But recording it will give me a little bit of content. So we'll just go ahead and record it, and then we'll drop it for you tomorrow afternoon. What do you think of that? These guys ain't helping us out, eh?
I don't know. I think they're asleep too. I think they might have also switched their work schedules.
Yeah, y'all sleep? Y'all fell asleep on us? Man, it's Friday. They probably out doing things like regular people. It's me and you who ain't out doing anything. Huh?
People still do that?
Yeah, they go out and do stuff. I know Sean is bowling right now. Drew's bowling right now. Tyler's bowling right now. All of them are bowling.
I gotta ask the doc before I can bowl again.
Rev said, "What? We're using the one by True Cut. Ain't that where it's from? Yeah, we're using the one by True Cut.
What, your pad? Or are you talking about the scanner?
The scanner. Ain't that his scanner? Huh?
The Origin looks good.
Looks good at what?
Looks good going down the lane.
Gun said not asleep. You like? Where did you see it going down the lane at?
ABS.
Oh, somebody dropped it already?
The guys from Japan.
Oh, okay. Minding my manners and keeping my mouth shut. Why do you gotta keep your mouth shut? You can say whatever you want. We okay with that? What about you? Are you all right with that?
This is an open forum. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, this is an open forum. You don't need no filter. You can say whatever you want to say, bro. I promise, we adults. You're not gonna hurt our feelings. Yep, that's it. That's a scanner. Yep. So yeah, we're gonna be taking a look at it. It should be fun. I like projects like this.
That ball looks smooth.
You picking out your equipment for tomorrow. What's your options? What's your options for tomorrow? Shoot, I haven't bowled since Wednesday night, man. I ain't even thought about it.
New ball always helps.
Bowling so bad, I know a new ball ain't gonna help. Hey, you ain't never heard of new ball carry?
It'll help you for one night. That's
You
all.
never
That's
heard of
all.
new ball carry? It's a real thing.
Yep. You get it for one night. So use it sparingly.
How about this? How about this? How about this, Gunny? Why don't you send us some videos? And why don't you let us help you out, Gunny? If you bowling bad, let us fix it. I had Jay come in on last Sunday, and wait, yeah, he came in last Sunday, and I helped him out matter of minutes, and his game went to the next level. So we can help. You just got to take the time to record it. We need back view and side view if you can, and send it to us. Badbadbowling101 at gmail.com. It don't change. Or you can send it to Facebook, whatever. Instagram, don't matter. And let us take a look at it, break it down, and we'll get back to you. We can help you out. That's what we're here for. We don't judge. Well, at least I don't. Adam different. He different. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, you gonna let me talk crap like that?
What? I didn't hear what you said.
I said to tell him to send in the stuff and that we don't judge. And I said, well, I don't judge, but you do.
Oh, of course.
Yep. That's why Detroit's gonna beat. That's why Detroit getting beat by the Packers this week. It's easy. Your feet get fast. On your first shot, you're focused. You're locked in. You're trying to get everything right. And on your spare shot, you're speeding up. It's natural. Happens to a lot of people. Your focus is different. True story. I throw the ball better on my spare ball than I do on my first. Sometimes on my first ball, I have a little chicken wing action with my elbow after I release. But on my spares, I'm straight through. I'll tell you better than anybody.
Yep.
So that's the dynamic. You gotta focus. So, but here, Gunny, here's the funny part, right? The funny part, Gunny, is your spare game is more important than your first ball. Tell him, give him the spare talk,
If people treated spares like they treated their strikes, everyone would have an average of at least 10 to 15 pins higher. But most people treat spares like they're spares, like they don't matter. A lot of times we're frustrated because of the first shot didn't do what we thought it would do, or it didn't do what we wanted it to do. So that frustration takes away focus. So if you treat your spare shot like a strike shot and do all the same things from start to finish that you did on your first shot, you'll make more spares.
And what happens if you make more spares,
Your average goes up.
And it stays up.
Yep. The difference between a 150 bowler and a 200 bowler is basically spares. Spares and 1 or 2 strikes. That's it.
But if you're picking up your spares, your mental game is better. As that gets better, you get a strike here. You get a strike there. Outer Limit Pearl, Hitter Solid, Fireball PG, MB Tour, Roto Grip Duo, Black Widow 3.0, Infinite, Evo Response, Hustle RIP, Katana Strike.
He's taking all these balls to league, or
The
is he playing a tournament?
No, he's trying to pick a bag. How many balls are you taking?
What are you building a bag for?
League tomorrow or a tournament? Hard to get spares when you get splits. But what percent? Okay, so what percentage of your opens are splits, and what percentage of your opens are just misses? See, you got to calculate that in because you can shoot 90. Your average can be really, really good and factor in with splits involved. You're only, I promise you're not splitting more than 8%.
Yeah, all those balls for league. Wow.
No, he's trying to pick between them.
Revs, do you play what kind of volume do you play on?
You got this for a minute? Hey, can I run upstairs real quick?
I go for it.
All right.
What kind of oil volume do you play on, Rev? That's going to make a difference in what I would choose for you. Rev on the left side. I'm guessing since your username says left side, that means you're left-handed also. So being that you're left-handed, I wouldn't take the 3.0. I wouldn't take the hitter. Wouldn't take the Rattler NU. The rest of them look pretty good. Wait, you taking 6? That's a lot of balls for league. Okay, I would start with NV Tour on the fresh. So I would go NV Tour, ball 1, Hustle RIP off of that, ball 2. You don't have too much weak stuff. All your stuff is really strong. Tour solid. Man, actually, I wouldn't even take 6 because of the mix you have. I would only take 3, 4 tops because the outer limits and the duo are very close. So I would take one of those two, whichever one of those two you like more. I would take those, and that could be your 3 ball. Even though I don't think you should ever get to a 3 ball in league as a lefty, and then your burn ball would be the fireball. That would be my bag out of that being a lefty. Especially if you have a rev rate. All that other stuff is too strong. Because as you know, the cliff on the left side is wicked. So strong balls are not our friend. Infinity Evo. So your list goes like up and down. You don't have enough stuff at the bottom of the bag, but the top of your bag's really full. Speed dominant. How speed dominant are you? Do you know? Because that's going to make a big difference. Like I said, I don't think you're going to go any lower unless the lanes are completely fried. I don't think you're going to go any lower than that what can we call it? The hustle RIP. I don't think you're going to go any further down than that. 16 or 17, it depends. Do you know roughly what your rev rate is? You have a low rev rate? Does your ball have trouble hooking?
Larry, what everybody sharing the wealth with? Share the wealth, let everybody get a chance. What was that about, eh?
I don't know. Gonna have to clarify.
So should I throw the storm while here we go. Sometimes I spin more than roll. Go ahead. Hey, this is all you.
So do you have a high tilt or high rotation? Do you have any video of you bowling? That would be helpful.
Got the crypto boom.
Oh my gosh, you got quite a collection. The boom could be at the bottom of your bag, along with the fireball. You got too much at the top. You got like the top of your bag super strong, with the bottom of your bag you're missing a lot. But like I said, I don't think you're gonna get anywhere past ball 3. Can you send a video so we can see?
I got a lot of bad video. Oh, the Lions. Go Lions. No.
You have 26 bowling balls? Man, sure the wealth is right. All within the last year?
You starting a YouTube channel?
Do some reviews.
I'm saying. You can do some reviews and send them to me. I'll post them.
There you go. Guest reviews.
Yeah, guest reviews. I was gonna say I ain't got a lefty, but I got Connolly, so I got a lefty. That's my dog.
I want to do that if the doc will let me.
What?
I want to do guest reviews.
Shit, I'll send you the balls to do them. I'll send you the balls A to get them done. What do you mean?
You can drill them?
Yeah, if you want me to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta send me all your numbers.
Right.
But yeah, I'll do them for you. You know me, man. I'm just trying to do what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying, cuz?
Secondhand reviews. Nah, it's not secondhand. It's just a guest review.
Who said it's a second hand? What?
Revs.
Oh.
Here it says, spares keep you in the game. It's the next best thing if you don't strike. Yep. Spares win.
Spares win every time.
Spares get you paid. If you don't get spares, you're not making the cut. Axis rotation 20, axis tilt. Are you sure? That's really low. 60 mile per hour speed. Are you sure that's your rotation, Revs? That's low.
Baby low.
Like, mine is close to 30 and my ball's end over end. Looks like a tire going down the lane. 20 would almost be a backup ball. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, axis rotation, axis tilt. Oh, axis tilt 10. That's really low axis tilt. That makes sense because you're a lefty. That rotation, though, man, that looks low. Think about a coach last year. Things gotten better since then. Well, it's not a good or bad thing. Like
Hey, do
having
you
that
remember?
tilt.
You remember what my tilt is, eh? Bet
I
you don't.
remember it ended up being low. It was high, and then it
No, my
changed.
axis, my rotation, my tilt is low. My rotation is not.
Yeah, your tilt used to be high, and then it got lowered.
Yeah, my tilt is 0.
It's 0?
Yeah, is now. My rotation is 60.
When did you measure that?
A couple days ago.
Your normal rotation is 60?
Yeah,
That's really high.
I can, but there's the thing though. I can change my rotation, so that's not a problem.
Right.
I was gonna tell him the email, and I just badbowling101 @gmail.
Yeah, as a lefty, you want to keep your tilt rather low, and you honestly want to keep your rotation low, but 20 is like that's super low.
Sorry, guys. Are you sending it right now?
Uh, Sending short shots, short videos.
Let me check this out. The boogie. Nope, that ain't him. All right, so kind of short video. All right, well, I'm spinning it like my favorite CD, trying to make sure it come through, and then I'll get it pop up on the thing. You don't mind us putting it up there for everybody to see, do you? Oh, okay. So I haven't sent it yet. I love bowling.
It's cool. We all here to learn. Absolutely. Never stops.
Nah, and that's the thing, man. Y'all gotta understand, man. Like me, I'm always grinding. I'm always in learn mode. Always. I'm never stopping. Never stopping. You think it gets easier, but it don't. Yeah, you think it get easier, but it don't. I be on struggle bus like everybody else. I be on struggle bus like everybody else. I say, I be, hey, no, we be, be stupid.
I
Cause
know all too
he's,
well.
yeah, cause A always be like, yo, cause I always hit him up like, what's up? Let's fix this. Or I send him videos and be like, yo, break it down because I'm really hard on myself, so I'm the worst person to look at my own tape. So, but yeah, we always improving, always. And now the journey starts all over again because now I'm on this two-handed journey. I've been bowling a lot two-handed, left-handed because I'm naturally lefty. So two-handed, left-handed, two-handed, right-handed. The new balls. Larry, can you clarify that? The new balls. Are you mean you mean that question I asked about? Do you guys want me to throw the storm balls and the Brunswick balls go to to Sean and Brian and all them and Connolly and Abby, or you know
Those files are too big, so Outlook is loading to OneDrive and sending the links.
okay. He probably should have just sent them on Facebook Messenger.
Yeah. Or Discord.
Yeah, or you could send them to Discord and not have to worry about all that.
Oh, I'll be right back. My food too.
Sure can. Are you good? Guys, I'm gonna tell you this change from night to days. Oh my goodness, it's crazy hard. It's not physically demanding. It's just I'm tired when I'm normally not tired, and I don't know, it's just different. But yeah, y'all tell me who y'all want to throw what ball, and we can set it up. Me, I like the new ball carry, new ball smell. I'm super excited about this tension star though. There probably won't be nothing from Brunswick that catches my attention like that. Man, I take because the attention star, the original, is just so dark I can't see it. Being blind, color blind, can't see the ball roll down the lane. Can't see when the court kicks in. All right, so you want the Discord link? Boy, you're asking for a lot. I gotta figure this out. That ain't it. Jesus. Okay. I'm trying to figure it out right now, bud. Where's Adam at when I need him? Nope, that ain't it. Oh, ha. Copy the link. Bam. Okay, now how do I get it to there? That's how. All right, give me 2 seconds and I should have the link. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Whoop. What email am I signed into? Oh, that ain't the right one. Hold on, I gotta resend this email. Okay, so I got something from you, but boy, that looks brutal. But don't worry about it. I'm gonna send you drop this link in the chat in 2 seconds. All right, here we go. All right, there's that Discord link. The email sent, but what I got in the email, bro. Oh snap! Actually, I got these out of my email. You're good. I got it. All right, I got it. We're good. Do you want me to play them on here? Or do you want me to just send them? You want us to just take a look at them? Question: you want to be famous? Well, congratulations on joining Discord. All right, let me move this over. Let me download it first. Did it download? Okay, if it downloaded, where did it download to? Oh Lord. Okay, so all right, so turn that on. Ooh, I'm glad I looked up. I need to put this laptop on the charger. It's going to die. All right. Hold on, guys. I'm putting this on the charger real quick so we don't lose power. And then I'm going to play his video. Take a look at it. It's not the best video ever, but it'll work. It will work. Ugh. All right, so that's charged. Okay, so. Hey, you back?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
share
muted.
this.
I'm muted because I'm eating.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and share this. Play this video. Sorry if it look crazy.
Can you send it to me?
No, of course I can't. Yeah, I can send it to you, fool. But I'm gonna play it right here. Can y'all see this? Everybody see this? Can you see the screen? A?
Yep, I see it.
You can see the screen? All right, good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's play it. And I sent it to you. It's not a lot, but let's change this playback. Well, I can see that. So, first thing is, he starts it late. You can tell that just by his steps. Second thing is he's around the side of it. See it? You see it right there? Hey, I got a question. This is the guy that said he had a lot of balls, right?
Yeah.
Adam?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you see that? You see what I see?
Mm-hmm.
You know what that's caused from?
What?
You don't see that?
It depends what you're saying.
You see all that daylight
I don't know what you mean by daylight.
right here? See that this is light in between his fingers, his palm, the ball.
Yeah.
Almost looks like his fit's too small.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it looks like. His fit's too small. Why? You seen it too? All right, hold on. I'm downloading another one real quick, and I'm gonna send that, and we're gonna watch that one too. Hopefully, we get a better look. Don't worry, I'll send you this one too, eh? All right, guys. Here's another one. I'm gonna play it back slower though. Let's take another look at this one too. See if I can get a better look. Okay. That looked pretty good there. Nope, there it is again. Did you see it again, eh?
Yeah, the fit.
Right there.
Yeah, it looks like he's eagle clawing it.
No, it is, but it's something else. You see his palm up?
Uh-huh.
That's a fit. It's both actually, but it's a fit too. But that's the reason why you eagle claw. You feel me? So play again. Here we go. Nice little lefty though. Sorry guys, I'm clearing this. All right. All right. Oh, actually, I'm turned into a solids guy, didn't I? Hey,
Yep.
I like solids better than I like pearls. I like pearls too. I just like pearls with no polish on them. But you might be right. Let everybody else do them. That's cool. Yeah, of course. My 2-ended journey. Yeah, of course I'm gonna do it on the channel, bro. Got to. Y'all get to do the journey with me. And do we have any suggestions for hybrids or solids on a budget? Yeah, boy, I sure do. But it depends on what type you're looking for, though. What you want the ball to do, because like the track cipher, bro, that ball is the monster and it's cheap. Like a buck 20, buck 20, 25. Yeah, gotta get it. Gotta want it, gotta get it. The Magic Gem is on sale right now. It should be like 150, 140 something. Just gotta get it. Hybrid, gotta get it. And it's super strong too. Um, yeah, there's a ton of them. I can give you a lot of them. Just hit me up, Larry, and then maybe we can chop it up and I can give you a list of them. Yeah. Remember, you don't gotta get the big time. You just gotta be whatever. All right, so Revs, Adam, you want to talk to him about what you seen, or
Did you send them to me?
what?
Did you send them?
Yeah, I sent you. I sent you. I sent you here. I sent both of them. Both of them sent now. Wait, what did I do?
I didn't get them yet.
Hmm.
I didn't get them yet. By the look at that first shot, though, you don't look like you're speed dominant to me.
He ain't speed dominant at all.
Nope.
All right, you should have him now, eh? Yeah, you got one, and the other one. Yeah, but talk to my man though. I mean, help him out. I mean, I see some things that I would change right away. And Revs, I would tell you also to go into the pro shop and have them relook at your span.
Yeah, the fit I would definitely change right away.
I would have you go into your pro shop because you got a lot of balls. And let me, did you buy them all from the same guy? Because I'm not gonna lie, what I seen in your video, the first thing I seen was fit issue.
Yep.
That's the very first thing I seen was fit issue. Now, I know what you're gonna say. You're just a coach. Mm-hmm. But I'm also a coach that is pro shop certified through Kegel. That's right, through Kegel. That's where you got the balls from? No, I'm asking you, when you got them drilled, though, when you took your ball into the pro shop and the guy took your span and drilled your balls, or did you just leave them how they was when you bought them? Yes to which one? Yes to you left them how they were and just used them, or the guy did fit in your hand? So they were drilled by the pro shop guy for you. All right. Okay, good deal, Larry. We will. I'm telling you this. I'm certified to drill through Kegel. I'm good at what I do. I promise you that. Um, when I watch your video, you know what? Let me show you something. I'm just gonna show you me. We're gonna share the screen again, guys. I'm sorry, I apologize, but we got to get to this because I want to show him something. Gee, there are a lot of. That's why I love Apple so much. You can have over 6,000 screens open and it still look good. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. In about 2 seconds, we're gonna split this screen and share this screen again, and we're gonna show him something. All right. So sorry about that craziness how it looks, but all right. So make this a little bigger. Okay, so we're gonna slow this down and we're gonna zoom this in just a little bit. Whoa, good lord. How do I make the screen change? Okay, we need to get out of this zoom. That's bad for business. Yeah, we're gonna get out of that. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. This is what I want you to do. What we're gonna do is we're gonna be watching. Did I change the playback? Yeah. All right. So we're gonna be watching my swing, right? Actually, I'm gonna control it. The only part that we're watching. Look, do you see my hand? Everybody's seeing this, right? Do you see how my hand is fit on that ball? You guys see that?
Yeah, you can tell your palm is flat.
My palm is flat on that ball. That's how it's supposed to be. Now watch. I'm gonna slow it down again. Now look. You see that? Look at my palm. See that? It's still flat on that ball. And it's coming off. But when it does, look, you're not seeing air. You're not seeing my fingers curl up or tense up to eagle claw, any of that. Because my span is perfect. I don't have to do any of that. All I got to do is rotate out of it, which you see, my thumb is cleared. My fingers exit last.
All
right, let's get back into here. Whoop. Close that. Okay. So, did you see that, Rev? Did you see what I'm talking about? How my hand is flat to the ball. I can run upstairs and get it and show you. My hand is flat. When I'm rotating around and get out of the ball, it stays flat. Until my thumb exits that ball, my palm is flat. Yours is not. Yours, like I showed you, you had that air in between it. That air is because your span is too short, which allows you to squeeze that ball. And look, then you can see that air pocket between. That's a span. That's a fit issue. So I will go back to and here's the problem. You got a lot of balls. So you might have a little bit of problem because if your span is short on all of them, that's a plug. They'll have to plug and re-drill. To plug and move your thumb backwards down.
Rev, what ball are you throwing in these videos? So you play the pipe.
Wait, what'd you say?
It looks like he plays the pipe. Yeah, right over the 8-board. That's the traditional lefty shot.
So I don't know, bro. Yes, there. I'm sorry. One was a Black Widow 3.0.
Okay.
And the other
red
might have been the MB Tour.
It's darker, so it could be the MB Tour. Looks like it.
Could be.
This one. Yep, that looks like the left side, all right. There's the floppy 10, or the floppy 7. And there it goes.
Well,
so what are we doing here? Are we just picking your arsenal, or are we breaking down this whole game?
you can do whatever you want to do. It's up to him. Ask him what you want to do. But I'll tell you this much: he's not rev dominant. I mean, he's not speed dominant.
No, not at all.
And I think that if he had a better fit, he'd throw the ball better.
Yeah. You can tell because his wrist never passes his shoulder.
Nope, ever.
It's amazing. All those revs come from the ball being behind him.
Right. See, and that's another part of your fit issue. How I know, because it doesn't allow you to be forward with the ball. You because you're squeezing it, you're always in the net. So here's this, right? So this I call neutral, where you're flat, right? And this is negative, and this is positive, right? You always are in the negative because you're squeezing the ball. You can't relax in it. He said pick the arsenal.
Let me go back to this list. How many are you taking again? Taking 6? The league? I'm going to give you 4 because I think 6 is way too much. Where's the list? Yeah, I'm going to go MV Tour up top. Number 2, Hustle RIP. Number 3, I'm going to go Duo. Number 4, I'm going to go Fireball.
Sure, if you got it, sure. You can send it to me, man. I'll look at it. I need you relaxed and extended though. First number is. What are you doing? You trying to break down what he's going to use, or?
No, I already gave him the arsenal.
Oh, okay. So, man. Yeah, but send me the picture and let me know where you're. Are you emailing it to me, or what are you doing? Are you Discording it? If you're sending it on Discord, that's fine too. Sorry about that. I guess the question I got is, why do you want to throw a backup ball?
Right.
I guess that's my very first question. What would make you want to throw a backup ball? Let me know when you sent it, and then I'll. JR, what makes you want to throw a backup ball? But I mean, all you gotta do is come out of it. Are you a one-hander or a two-hander? Two-hander is easier.
Way easier.
Two-handed is easier. Yeah, two-handed is.
One-handed can be dangerous.
You're short. Yeah, he's short. He's short on one anyway. Let's check this other one.
Like Simo. Yeah.
What is this thing doing? So, Maurice, I know you sent me the second picture. I'm trying to get the second image right now. Whoa, what was that about? I'm trying to get the second image right now. And then I'll really be able to confirm what I'm seeing in the first image. So, can you see that? Can y'all see that image on my thing? Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that air pocket right there?
Yep. Yeah.
Can you
see
see
the light
that?
beaming
Can you
through?
see that, Rebs? Can you see that light between your thumb? That's your palm. That pocket shouldn't be there. That pocket shouldn't be there at all. You're just swinging the ball, and you got that air pocket. That air pocket should not be there when you're delivering the ball. That means that your palm. That means that your fit is too short. Hey, I sent you that picture he sent me. Do you see his other finger is way long? The hole is short, and the other one I can't really tell. But this finger you got right here, your ring finger, the hole is short, which is eagle clawing you. Like Simon, huh? Why not correct your spare? Because just being a backup is complicated. But all you have to do is exit out instead of this way, the other way. I mean, but you just be careful when you're practicing it because you can hurt yourself. Yeah, it's easier to buy. Man, look, my spare ball costs $60, and it goes straight. It don't hook at all. Oh, I know the second one was releasing the ball at home, and you were swinging it. But here's the thing: when you're swinging the ball, you shouldn't be able to put a pencil in between your hand and the ball. But you got a whole pocket. You can see complete daylight. It shouldn't be that way. Your fit should not be that way. You know what? Hold on. Oh, Jesus.
Looks like his thumb is not in at all. Yeah. if I had to guess, your span is too short, and or your thumb pitch is too forward. It's too positive. You fix just that. That's gonna change your game like you wouldn't even believe. That's the beauty of going two-handed, guys. You don't have any more thumb issues. No more fit problems. Beautiful. Don't have to mess with interchangeable thumbs anymore. So nice.
Hey, y'all been quiet this whole time?
Thumb is neutral.
Huh?
If you get the span fixed, that might be okay, or you might have to go negative.
Okay, so check this out. I got no tape on, and I use tape. Everybody know I use tape. So this is one thumb slug. I got 3 and 2 different balls. So look, my thumb in, fingers over, perfect. Now with no tape on, there's no air. I can do anything with this ball. There is never any air. I can exit. There's no air because my span is ideal. So another ball, different thumb slug. Okay, so thumb in, same spot. It's funny. They used to have my span really wrong. My span they wanted to short it, but I got really big hands. Made no sense. So look, now I'm in the ball. You see that? Now, no matter what I'm doing, you don't see air. I can swing it for you. You won't see air. I don't have to squeeze it. It fits. Look, you hear that? Even with no tape, it pops out. That's how tight my thumb is. I make my thumb so tight that I gotta force it out. You hear it? The air? Tight. Another thumb slug. Same thing. Let's move this back a little bit. So, again, fingers over, fingers in. See how tight that is? Here, I'll move back a little bit for you. Keep it in light. Look, you don't see air. I'm swinging it. You don't see air. You won't see air. And my thumb, again, is so tight, I got to push it out. I got to push my thumb out. And so imagine, I put thick tape on the back of my thumb. So imagine how tight my thumb hole has to be. But that's how it has to be. So when bowling, your fit is so important. It's so important that I can't understate it enough. Fit. If your fit is bad, there's a lot of bad that happens to you. And it messes with your consistency. A lot of it. Hard to leave other balls out of the bag. I can see that. Now that right there, JR, is interesting. Do you see that, eh?
I can hit my spares using my right hand, but not as accurate using my left. Still rehabbing the bicep from strain. Freaking sucks. Which arm did you hurt?
Lineup is easy. If you're right-handed, you line it with your left foot. If you're left-handed, you line it with your right foot. If you want to throw the ball straight over 10, you be on 17. If you want to throw the ball, say 20 to 5, well, 20 to 10, you be on 27, and then half the distance between 20 and 5. I mean, 20 and 10 is 5, so you move an extra 5, so you'd be at 20. There you go. So it would be 32. I didn't say that too fast, did I? So it'd be 32, looking at 32, 20 to 10. 7 board distance.
Right
What else?
hand dominant. And you're throwing your spares left-handed?
It looks like whose thumb's not in it? Mine? Or
Now he's
Rev's?
talking about revs.
Oh, okay. Thumb is neutral.
Yeah, his pitch.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, no, Larry. Make sure you do hit me up, man. Let's get it all squared away. Oh, that's what you were talking about. I got you. The X-ray hustle, man, is diesel, but for me, it's hard because it stores so much juice. That's why I love it on a sports shot. Helps me out tremendously. Right down in practice.
Oh, using your left until your right arm heals. Okay, that makes sense.
You're the famous one. Yeah, gotta be. Yeah, I'll make you famous. We gotta be famous first. Oh, he's been bowling lefty, waiting for his right hand to heal. Sounds like me, right?
Yep.
Although I don't think my lefty's ever gonna heal. You pretty close. You might as well just stick with your left hand.
Yes, come to the dark side.
Yeah, you might as well just stay over the left hand. You might as well just stay committed.
Yep.
I mean, you're right there on the cusp, the precipice of greatness. You might as well go ahead and stay over there and bowl lefty, man. It's a lot easier. Hey, you want to impress people? Bowl, go to two hands.
Yeah, two-handed left-handed.
I know I got a kid this type. One of my kids, man, he's gonna be amazing. Yeah, left side water fine. I bet it is. It's easy over there too. Y'all playing games.
Yeah. So you go to a fresh tournament where the shot sucks to begin with. You can't break it down.
Facts. And you got nobody to help you. Facts.
You're
Hey,
all
join
alone.
the league,
Averaging
man. Join the
170.
league. You don't have to be scared. Oh, see, he's two-handed lefty.
Nice.
That's why it's important to get a spare ball.
Best of the best, yeah.
So listen, if you're a two-handed lefty, right, and you want to back up, all you got to do is come through the ball and your thumb, leave it flat. When you're coming through, just leave it flat. If you come through and you leave it flat, you'll automatically back up at it. I can even back up left-handed and right-handed. The problem is sometimes your fingers snag and that stuff hurts.
Yeah, they twist because they're going the wrong way.
Yeah, that stuff hurts. But it's really easy to do though. So your thumb, rule of thumb, when you're coming through the ball and you're a two-hander, your thumb is basically almost at right at almost 12 o'clock. If you're coming through it perfect, if you're coming through it right. So if you're going to come through and you want to back up at it, you need to come through and it needs to be about almost 9 o'clock. No, what you need to do is get your fit checked.
Yeah.
It's either
100%.
What'd you say?
100%. He needs a fit check.
Yeah, you need to get your fit checked. That's what you need to do. Good. That is a good habit to learn. But you need to get a spare ball, brother. Definitely need to get a spare ball.
Red, I have a feeling there's going to be some two-handed videos that are going to be coming soon.
What did you just say?
I said I have a feeling there's going to be some two-handed coaching videos coming soon.
Yeah, I guess I might as well go ahead and go ahead and get it in. Believe it or not, guys, I've been bowling more two-handed than one-handed. Because remember, I'm a high school coach, and 90% of my team is two-handed now. So I've been walking them through it step by step. I've been rolling it with them, competing with them, and I do both hands. So that's the big thing.
Brad, do you have any videos?
Thank you guys with the format. You have helped me my game. Thank you for giving back. Hey man, that's what I do, man. I love being with the kids, dude. I love helping them, watching them, their minds click as they like one of my kids never tried two hands, just a natural. I mean, he's lights out. Just wow. I'm so impressed with him. But you still have to walk him through it and to watch his mind explode as he's seen how good he is and how good he can become. Man, there's nothing greater, dude. Nothing greater than coaching. Whether it's kid or adult, there's just nothing better. I really, really enjoy it. And thank you guys for giving me the platform to be able to help you guys. You know what I mean? You tune in, you watch videos, and a lot of you ask questions. So thanks. I mean, A's like that too. I mean, I'm thankful to A because, like I said, I sent him a lot of stuff. I mean, sometimes I'll send A like 20 videos.
Yep.
And he don't ever complain. He's like, all right, I'll check it out.
Thank God for the cloud.
Thank God for the cloud. So yeah, man, we in this for the long run because we love this sport and everything that I can do to help grow it, help grow it. That's what we're gonna do. Revs, I hate to tell you this, bruh. This is not advice. This is guarantee. Get your fit checked.
Please.
What'd you say?
Please get it checked.
Yeah, get your fit checked.
Because long term, you can end up hurting yourself like that.
Yeah, yeah. See, and that's a thing that you guys don't understand. There is cause and effects, two different things. You know what I mean? Like right now, Rev, when you watch your video, your hand when you're coming back is like this. So when you're coming back to release the ball, Rev, your hand is this way. Your hand is bent backwards. That's why you're on top of the ball when you're letting it go, right? When theoretically speaking, you should be right here when you're coming down through that. But because you're fit and you're squeezing it, you can't get to where you need to. That can hurt you, give you wrist problems, shock you going up your arm, all that good stuff. It's little things, little things. And here's the thing, Rev, it's not your job to know these things, it's his job. You don't know what you don't know already. Okay, I've asked this question to a couple of league secretaries. Shoot. I'll get my chair back, dude. Lord knows I'm too tired. I need some popcorn. What's some popcorn?
Can you clean the ball while bowling league? No. You can only wipe it down. You can't change the surface.
Say that one more time, eh?
You can only wipe it down. You can't change the surface.
He said, "Can you clean it?"
Right. Using a cleaner. You can't do that. It's against the rules.
Facts. Now, it's a gray area if you cleaned your ball before you started bowling and you wiped your ball down with that same rag. That is a gray area. because theoretically you didn't do anything wrong because you're using a rag. That's like saying it's the same as you because the towel's the same as using the chamois.
Hurting now, dealing with tennis elbow, but was told I need to cup my wrist. What?
You need to go. Was this the same guy, the same pro shop guy that drilled your balls?
Old school?
This ain't old school. That's stupid school.
No, it's old school. It's from the 90s. I guarantee the guys over 40.
It's
not really that it's dumb. It's just it's old. It's you don't have to do it anymore. Especially Revs, you're way too strong to have to cup your wrist. You could throw the ball with the flat wrist and still have the same rev rate with no problem. You don't have to cup your wrist. There's only one point of your swing where the wrist needs to be cupped. It doesn't have to be cupped through the whole swing.
Yeah, you can use it. You can use a towel to clean your ball during league, to wipe your ball up. Absolutely.
Yeah, just don't use any cleaner.
Yeah, just don't use cleaner, but you can use your towel. Yeah, for sure. It's the same as using a chamois. If you cleaned your ball off, if you say your league was at 6:30 and you got there at 5:45 and you cleaned off your equipment, if you took your towel and use it as a chamois, nobody can say anything. That's a fact.
No, another coach when getting lessons.
You can go to USBC. You can go to USBC Nationals and do the same thing, and they won't say anything to you. Nothing.
A coach told you to cup your wrists. That's the thing. You don't have to cup your wrists.
You know what? Don't go to him because he's not good at what he do.
Now you do have to change your wrist position to get under the ball.
You gotta get in a loaded position at some point. But it's different. It's stacking. Your loading and stacking is different than doing this. Boy, it's a little different. A lot different actually. But the moral of the story is, have you ever had, Rose? Have you watched me bowl at all? Have you watched any of my videos? Just out of curiosity, have you watched any of them? Because if you have, you'll see that I'm in a neutral position until I get to the loading point. And my loading point only takes that long. Because believe it or not, I can't cup. Hey, what happens if I cup the ball?
It hurts.
Yeah, it sends a shock, and I have to, and you'll see me just drop it. I know you guys seen videos of it because I don't cut it out. When I'm doing a bar review, I've done it a couple times where I try to get. Nah, you can't do it, buddy. Sorry. You got to get a spare ball. Why? If you're two-handed, if you get a ball with zero diff, a spare ball with zero diff, it won't hook. You just got to get the right spare ball. Got to get the right spare ball. And so you know what? I'm going to throw it two-handed in some of these videos, and I'm going to show you how I throw spares with my same spare ball now. I'll throw spares for you two-handed, and it'll go straight. It won't hook because it's really, really have no diff. That differential. So people get like balls like white dots, and they're like, oh, it's a spare ball. No, it ain't. That ball has like 0.13 diff, and it will hook. The goal of a spare ball is to be straight. Hey, you remember when I was looking for a spare ball, how many we looked at?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we looked at a bunch of spare balls. And that's the key. Spare balls with diff, you're in trouble. They're going to hook. Especially if you're a two-hander. Nah, you're in trouble. Oh, you always guess the balls in my short rev. That's good. Listen, man. I promise you this. And if you ever in my neck of the woods, come see me. I'm telling you, I'm gonna change your whole life, dude. But the moral of the story is this: you don't have to cup the ball. You just need to get under it at the right time. Look, check this out. Oh my God, I'm old. So neutral, right? Neutral. So, and you just a second. Just a second. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt, Cap. So look. So when you're coming back down, right? You're still neutral, and that's when you load and out. So as you're passing that knee, the ball is weightless, right? And because it's weightless, it allows you to load up. So when I say load up, you're not cupping. Your pinky actually goes up. So the ball is stacked up. So your pinky goes up. So then all you're doing is exiting out of it. So it's a quick load and exit. So it's quick load and exit. Load and exit. So you're just tilting your hand basically. You want to add anything to that, eh?
No, I mean, I think you got it. What you're going to want to focus on is your palm and your thumb are going to be heading towards a pin instead of going down. So you want your wrist to be straight. And when your wrist is straight, you have a little bit of bend in your elbow. That's going to allow your palm to be under the ball, and your thumb is going to then be pointed towards the pin. Then your thumb exits.
Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead. Finish.
Once your thumb exits, then your fingers are just going to roll through. So your fingers are then going to roll forward, and your elbow is then going to extend. So once the ball passes your shoulder, everything is now going forward. So that bend that you had, everything is now going to straighten out as it goes forward. And that's the point where your wrist can come back. Your wrist wants to come back after the ball's out of your thumb. So the ball's let go of your thumb, and your fingers are the only thing in it. And as your fingers roll forward, you let your wrist roll back, so your fingers stay in it as long as possible.
So what I was going to say is he said when he swings, he feels his thumb is slipping out. That's because your span is incorrect. And that's why you're talent clawing it. And that's why we can see the air in between it. Between this and the ball. That's why we can see that.
Your thumb should fit in the ball to the point where you can hang the ball off your hand upside down and it won't let go. It should only let go when your wrist goes forward.
Ow.
Yeah,
you know how I just got my thumb out? I pushed my thumb backwards. I had to push it to the back of the ball so the arrow will release it.
Yeah, seems just like that.
You hear it? You hear the suction? Had to let it go. But the span, though, your span's got to be great.
Yep. Yeah, that way your hand relaxes.
Yeah, it's got to be great. And the thing is when you go to the pro shop, right? You only know what you know. He know you don't know what you don't know. He know that. You see this tape in my thumb, Slug? You see this? You see this? I retape them every time I go out there and bowl. Boy, you know you better quit. Look. Tell you, I want to force it out. But fit is important, man. We can't stress fit enough. And you guys you got to hear me on this. Fit is important. That's the biggest part of your battle. Why is it the biggest part of your battle? Because how do you get the ball to the lane? You're fit. We can't. There's no other way we can express it. Your fit is how you get the ball to the lane, right? So shouldn't that be really important?
Yep. You need to be able to hold on to it while it's behind you, and you need to be able to let it go when it's in front.
That's it. So if you're squeezing the whole way, do you really think your timing's good? Do you really think your release can be good? Do you really think any of that is going to be good? Nope. Nope. And it's funny, sometimes in life, you think that you got everything right, and it's really not. But it's not your fault, though. And don't be like, oh, man, I was duped. Nah, it's not that. It's just, you don't know what you don't know. That's like guys that are right-handed and line up with their right foot. You don't know what you don't know. Don't know what you don't know. But anyway, guys, it's Friday night. I'm not going to keep you guys too much longer. Thank you for making a Breakpoint success. I'm glad you guys were active and everything. So we're going to keep this up. Breakpoint at 6:30 on Friday nights. And you know what? We're going to try to fill some gaps in other days. So I might post and be like, hey, I'm getting online tonight or tomorrow or whatever. And we're going to keep doing the giveaways because no matter what, we're going to be giving these balls away. If I got to just give them away. But it's so much fun for you guys to play the games. It really is. I enjoy it. I'd like to see what the scores are. I should let A handle that so I don't see what they are. Then that way I could just go out there and bowl blind. What do you think, A?
What's that?
You still there, dude?
Yeah.
Guess not. All right. Anyway, guys, this is the Breakpoint with Coach C. I'm going to get off here, go see my wife. Thanks again for tuning in. Everybody have a good night. If you have any questions, hit me up. I'm always available. Later, guys.